close contact with President Bush. Did you know about this? Did you know about Elon Musk calls and close communication?
No, I don't know. Elon is a great guy. He's one of our geniuses, and we have to protect our geniuses. We have to take care of our geniuses. There aren't too many of them. Yes.
First of all, the question was if the former president knew Elon Musk has been in communication with Vladimir Putin, which of course he didn't answer. He just wanted to claim that he's a genius in need of protection.
We have to reduce spending to live within our means. Yeah, that necessarily involves some temporary hardship, but it will ensure long-term prosperity.
Aren't we tired of hearing from billionaires that all we need is another round of giving our money to them in the form of tax cuts until they decide to graciously share it with us? But in this case, Elon Musk admits that he's okay with the routine of further financial hardships for regular Americans until some unknown point when prosperity finally kicks in, which is music to another rich guy's ears.
So it looks like Elon is going to be on the cabinet and
yeah.
will be in the charge on the government efficiency department, if that's what you call it.
Yep.
How do you see, have you spoken with him about the plan, how he's going to do it?
Well, I've spoken, you mean with the president or with Elon?
With Elon.
With Elon. So I've spoken with Elon a little bit about it. And, I think that the way that this is envisioned is you set up you set up an organization with very smart people from the private sector and a few smart people from government, and you go in and you say, how are we going to fix all the broken inefficiencies? And the thing that's complicated about this, man, is it's going to look much different in, say, the Department of Defense versus Social Security, right?
Weird that all this cutting will affect Social Security and not defense, the department that gets well over $800 billion a year already, the department that Donald Trump keeps dreaming about controlling in a way that would target anyone that he deems his personal enemy. So how much is Elon planning to cut from the budget that'll lead to the hardships that he promised?
But we set up Doge.
Yes.
How much do you think we can rip out of this wasted $6.5 trillion Harris-Biden budget?
Well, I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
Yeah!
Yes.
$2 trillion.
All those people cheering for a few rich guys that represent more rich guys that pay them to are going to try to look for someone else to blame after they empower these guys to rob them some more. The former president already confused them by vowing to both cut and protect Social Security. So it's all gravy from here on out for them.
From the very beginning of this movement, I've made a promise to American seniors. I will always protect Medicare and Social Security. As president, that's exactly what I will do, and that's what I did when I was president.
Entitlements ever be on your plate?
At some point they will be. We have tremendous growth. We're going to have tremendous growth. This next year, it'll be toward the end of the year. The growth is going to be incredible. And at the right time, we will take a look at that. You know, that's actually the easiest of all things, if you look.
If you don't cut something in entitlements, you'll never really deal with the debt.
We'll be cutting, but we're also going to have growth like you've never had.
You changed your outlook on how to handle entitlements, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, Mr. President. It seems like something has to be done, or else we're going to be stuck at 120% of debt to GDP forever.
So first of all, there is a lot you can do in terms of entitlements, in terms of cutting.
He promised to protect Medicare and Social Security before, during, and after promising to cut entitlements, and now promoting Elon Musk as the genius to be in charge of cutting those programs that benefit Americans while they give themselves more tax cuts. But don't worry, Musk said it'll trickle down after you've suffered for an unknown amount of time. It's a good thing all these great business minds are huddling up to mirror the successes that they've touted. You know, like the genius's 80% loss of value in X since he bought it and converted it. The main thing that these two businessmen have proven is that they're good at selling themselves to their gullible targets as winners that are concerned with converting their winning ways to Americans.
Destruction of our economy. Our economy is not, this is just, it's like a fake economy. Some of the best people on Wall Street are saying the economy is only good because they think, I don't want to say this because other people have said it. It's not me saying it, but they think Trump is going to get elected. That's the only reason our economy is good. That's the only reason the stock market is up. Scott is here, I think, someplace, and he's one of the most respected people on Wall Street. He's actually made a very big point of it, that the stock market is only doing well because of the fact that they think Trump is going to win the election. So,
isn't it odd that his declarations about why the economy is good or bad always has to do with him winning? Here's one of those economic guys on his favorite off and on network giving his actual take on Trump's financial prowess.
Come on, I'm going to laugh if I keep talking about
I'm not asking you to invest in DJT because you wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
There's not even a fundamental connection to Trump winning the election with it. It's just a company that sets hundreds of millions of dollars on fire, and there's no path to changing that.